ready? Welcome back.
Wait, I had a funny look on my face.
Welcome back to another episode of the Manhattan Project.
The Manhattan Project.
The.
Kind of like the Ohio State.
Yes, the Manhattan Project.
The Ohio State.
Today on deck we've got Breckenridge Bourbon Whiskey, a blend whiskey with snow melt water from the Rocky Mountains, 43 alcohol by volume, 86 proof. They don't give any neat notes, so we can't have a slow montage. So you know what? That's what y'all get today.
However, this was a
gifted
bottle from our friend out in Colorado, Swagger Pineapple. So we opened this that night that we unboxed it, but I don't believe we gave it a score. We just kind of did an homage to our buddy.
It was scoreless.
Yes.
Until tonight.
So we've been looking forward to this, but we also didn't want to jump right into it.
Let's see. Smelling this, they're pretty right. They're pretty.
Don't cheat.
I am not cheating.
To me, it smells like freshly melted snow.
Government warning. According to the Surgeon General, women... Oh, never mind.
And I'm picking up a nice barcode nosing note on this.
Smells like Breckenridge.
Yeah.
When I think of Colorado, this is what I smell.
Well, I think of weed when I think of Colorado, but whatever.
All right, well, that's not what I'm smelling.
But no, thank you, Swagger, for this again.
Yep. Cheers, buddy.
We don't want you to think that you're going unnoticed or unappreciated. So here it is, and we're giving it an official review tonight.
Todd appreciates you. Me too.
All right.
All right, for real.
The nose. For me, it's buttery and caramel.
Yep.
Maybe a little cinnamon.
A little cinnamon. It's got a little spicy thing happening. Mm-hmm. A little buttery, a little caramelly, little cinnamony.
Did I just say all of that?
You did.
Okay.
I'm just parroting you. That's all I get out of it.
This smells good.
It does smell good.
I don't
It
remember.
smells light.
I don't remember talking about this too much last time, so
I don't know that we did,
probably not.
but it does smell good.
Okay.
All right, cheers.
Cheers. Cilantro. And that just translated into a lot of cinnamon for me.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
Not very fruity.
Not very fruity at all. What else you getting?
It's spicy.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
Yeah. Surprising. All right. If this is going to just be a mock Todd night, then...
All right, no, for real though, I definitely get way more cinnamon on the palate than I did on the nose. That vanilla's kind of gone. Mm-hmm. Tastes a little bit of the oak. It's pretty straightforward.
It's very well balanced. There's nothing that's jumping forward at me, but that's not a bad thing. It's just
And it's not overwhelming.
right.
It's easy to drink. I enjoy it.
And this is one of those ones that, if I had to predict, I'm not going to make a prediction because it could go either way in a Manhattan. It could be phenomenal, or it could be just like, just because there's nothing that jumps out.
Yeah.
Other than cinnamon.
So neat. I have a number in my head. Do you have a number in your head?
I do.
All right. So on the count of three, we're going to say our numbers. You ready?
Yes.
On three. Well, after I say three. So on four. I'm going to say three, and then it's going to be on four.
Oh my God.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 7, 5.
Okay.
Right,
so I said 8.5. You said 7 to 5.
Yes.
Let's go 8.
8 it is.
This is good.
It's a good, easy drinking whiskey. So it's not super expensive. It's easy to find. And not necessarily at every liquor store, but some of the more boutique places. You can find this for sure.
I don't see this everywhere in Maryland.
Right. Agreed. I'd imagine in Colorado you probably see it a little more.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we're going to give it an 8.
Yeah.
So
which is a good score.
It is a good score. So Breckenridge Bourbon, neat.
What was the proof on that?
8.0.
8.0 proof, huh?
8.0 proof. 86 proof.
Okay.
43% ABV.
Okay.
All right, so there you go. That's a review.
On to the Manhattan now.
On to the Manhattan. Manhattan. Smells like a Manhattan.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Considering that's a low proof, that's surprisingly good.
It is good. It's good. It's easy drinking. This is like a, I don't know, I feel like this is a crowd pleaser. Manhattan.
Right.
Somebody that's not really looking for like a real strong drink.
Right.
Something that's a little bit easy drinking, a little bit more balanced.
It reminds me of Buffalo Trace.
I agree.
And I love Buffalo Trace at a low proof Manhattan.
Yeah.
It's well balanced, easy to drink.
It's straightforward. I get a little bit of that cinnamon that we were getting when we drank it neat. But nothing crazy.
Right. I dig it. Do you have any idea what this MSRP is on this? 30, 40?
45?
That's a good value at 45.
It's a guess. That's a guess, but I don't think I'm too far off.
Okay. But that's a good
it's
value.
It's not a $100 bottle.
Yeah. That's a good one.
So something like that. So I think bang for your buck.
That's a good
worth
staple
it,
one.
for sure.
Yeah, that's going to go back on the shelf.
Maybe 50. Maybe 50.
Okay.
But yeah, so that'll go back on the shelf for sure. And it's a good drink.
All right, so backing up, people, there is a method to our madness. Other channels, they research the shit out of things.
We don't research anything.
Yeah, because we want to.
As a matter of fact, we just guess most of the time.
Yeah, we want to come in without a bias on things. Like, I don't want to go out and search liquors, whiskeys based on reputations. I want to do it based on what I know, without having a bunch of backstory. That way, we're not jaded in any way.
And really, it's not necessarily about what we know. A lot of times, it's about what we don't know.
Right.
It's just we want to experience these things almost completely blind.
Yeah.
We can give you a full backstory on Breckenridge and how they came about and blah, 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 but
it's not because we're lazy.
I don't really care about all that stuff so much.
It's not just because we're lazy.
It's intentional.
Yeah.
It's intentional. So I've got a number. You got a number?
I think my number's the same.
Same.
8. Or 7.5.
7.5. Yeah.
Could we just round it up to 8?
Yeah. Split the middle.
8.
8.
Yeah. That's a really good score for both.
I think so. 8's solid. Even some of the decent ones that we've had, we've given 7.5s. Like things that you'd be happy getting out at a bar.
Right.
This is better than that.
That's because it's melted snow water.
Well, that's the biggest reason actually.
Kind of like Coors Light.
It is. Frosty, went down to the tropics somewhere.
This is the right whiskey now.
If you started off with a real small snowball and you started off at the top of the Rockies and it just rolled until it got to like a warmer climate and it melted into a glass with whiskey. All right, sorry, that's
a stretch.
Way too much.
That's a big
way
stretch,
too much of a stretch. Anyway, sorry. I apologize for that. That's awkward. But anyway, so.
All right, 8.
So, yep. So, neat, 8, and in the Manhattan, 8.
Yes.
So there you have it. Breckenridge, bourbon whiskey, 8 neat, 8 in the Manhattan, and that's a full review.
Thanks again, Swagger.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Merch down below. Like, subscribe, Patreon, all the good deals. We'll catch y'all next time.